Hey, what up? Good morning, James Rice, going live on Memorial Day weekend, Memorial Day Monday. Hope you'll join me. Going to shoot from one of my favorite places on earth, a backyard. So I hope you enjoy it. What do we want to talk to you on a Monday morning? One, we just want to share a little bit. Wish you a happy Memorial Day. Thank all of those that served and gave their life so that we can do what? So that we can be standing in a backyard, so that we can be enjoying the freedoms that we have, so we can enjoy. In fact, that's a great point. Enjoy what? So I want to give you a couple thoughts that are on my brain, my heart this morning, sharing with you maybe a couple tips, tricks, hacks, whatever you want to call them. Okay. And with the idea that you then will take and apply these pieces and make them better. Come to the end of the month. I love the end of the month. Love the beginning of the new month. Why? Because we get to sort and sift and measure. That's right, measure where we're at, set new goals, continue some things that are working, get rid of some things that aren't working, add a couple new, and do what continuously moving forward. So think about that. Here we are in May. We've experienced our April showers. Some of those showers we appreciated, and they made bloom the plants that we had, the seeds we'd put in the ground. And some of those showers, you know what, we maybe didn't expect or didn't want or didn't wish for, but here they are. And so what happened in May? Did it bloom? Did you take and redirect those waters, those showers, and make it so that May bloomed? Maybe better than before. Do you realize that at the end of May, we're finished with 5 months? If you dropped 5 pounds a month, you'd be down 25. If you had started a year ago and didn't think about that, you'd be down 60 and 25, nearly 100 pounds. If you dropped 10 pounds, you'd be down 50. And on the other hand, if you didn't do anything and you've fallen off the wagon, how about take the 1st of June and get off the fence, get back on the rails, and get going again? Because today's a new day. Or, and this is what I see, are you going to bury your head and saying, I've tried everything? That's one of my favorite points. Do you realize that the reason 99, well, I'm going to skip that. The reason all of us aren't where we want to be is because we tried many things instead of done something. I know what you're thinking. We're all different. But frankly, that's true, but it's also not true. We're all different is simply a license to, an excuse to make excuses to why we're not somewhere. But that's a whole nother story. So how are you going to measure and calibrate the end of the month? Was it a month like the month before, like the weeks before, like the year before, where you tried, gave up a couple weeks into it, and now you're simply going, it won't work, and you're looking for another thing? I'm encouraging you to get back to the basics and not give up. Shake off last month. Shake off this month. Whatever didn't work, it doesn't matter. Shake it off and get back in the game. Don't quit hanging out with people who are saying, hey, you're doing the best you can. You won't let your kid hide behind those people and accept mediocrity. Why would you do it for yourself? So end of the month, Memorial Day, what a great time to look at, again, those who served and gave their lives for you, for us. Who are you giving your time for? Who are you willing to give your life for? What are you willing to give up your dollars for? So that others, yourself, your family, whoever, may have freedom. Anyway, little food for thought. I do like to take a moment and pause and see my backyard. Here's a funny piece I was thinking as I shoot this video in my bathrobe, and I didn't, put on the right outfit, and I didn't put on my makeup, and I didn't do my hair. People, if I could stress one thing to you, it's about doing, okay? It's not about, do you have the right outfit, the right filter, the right language, the right punctuation, the right camera angle. It's about, are you simply getting on camera? I was looking today and I got a message from a friend of mine today that was talking about, how she kept track and how she measured. Here's a piece that I'll share with you. People do a lot more doing and a lot less measuring. If you're going to measure all the time, And then your success is going to be determined by how those measurements look. I would encourage you, on the other hand, to do less measuring and spend more time doing, because more doing is going to make your measurements better. You're measuring, but did you use all the right ingredients? Did you attend a Zoom, schedule a Zoom, attend a tasting party? Did you do a reboot? Did you wear swag? Did you contact some friends? Did you do a live? Did you do a post? If you did all those things, then I guarantee you the measurements will come. And the crazy thing is, you're measuring and you're determining whether or not the actions, or I guess it would say the end justified, or the end justified the means. Well, I'm telling you that just because the end didn't come when you wanted to doesn't mean you're not doing the right activities. So continue the means if indeed they're the right activities. A couple things, of course, I'm doing my reading Bible in a year. We're in Job, which is one of my favorites, because you take a righteous man and you see his worldly achievements and accomplishments and accumulations being stripped from him, and then how does he turn? I can tell you, I ponder that once in a while, and I can remember when, in one of my most broken financially times and personal times, I lived with a friend. I couldn't even pay my rent. I didn't skip my prayers. I didn't skip church. See, truth, in this case, your Holy Father and his word, they don't change whether you have plenty or whether you're struggling. And so again, where you turn to, see, if you're going to measure all the time and determine the activities or determine where your foundation is based on that measurement, you're never going to win. On the other hand, if the foundation and the activities and your source never changes, then all I simply need to do is the action, and then what comes is what comes, and that's only what's happening or I'm achieving temporarily, because ultimately good is going to come out of good activities. But just because it doesn't match that measurement today doesn't mean the activities were wrong. So people stay in the activity, stay in the activity. So, in Job, he's reading today. I need to do this without my glasses. Yeah, like it says right here. Regardless of the price of pain, through suffering, people can learn much about God's justice, chastening, and holiness. The Almighty is excellent in power and in judgment and in plenty of justice. Only in a clearer picture of God will Job find the answer. See, so a clearer picture of what your foundation, your fundamentals are, then will help you stick with, again, the activities and the actions, not always the measurement. Again, I tell people many times that I don't have any great gifts. I don't have anything genetically above and beyond the rest of you. What I have is I found a foundation, fundamentals that I work on a daily basis. And though I may not hit that dollar goal or that fitness goal that day, that doesn't change the activities that I do. Sometimes it's just not my day. Sometimes I haven't put in enough time. So be careful measuring your in this case, in our May, how much we blossom or how much we bloom. Okay? It doesn't change the way the planting's done. Let me see if there's another nugget in here. I think we'll listen to that. Even like it says here, this kid was asking his father questions, and his father didn't have the answers about the clouds and the sunshine and the rainbow. And it says here that the earthly father was unable to answer the questions. The child needed to know his heavenly father, who knows the answers to life's deepest riddles. So my point to that is, again, where is your foundation, your fundamentals, where you're going to for your answers? Is it your earthly father? Is it your earthly mother? Is it your earthly friend, your spouse? Are they really qualified to answer? And so then you take those answers and then you make decisions. That doesn't make any sense. Check yourself today, people. Who are you following? Who are you turning to? Who are you running to? Timothy Keller, in God's wisdom, notice it says wisdom. It doesn't say knowledge, because knowledge is just some pieces. Wisdom is the use of those pieces in a manner such that we grow, such that we make wise decisions. Okay. So here on the 29th, let's just see what it says here. One of the marks of a lazy character is that it demands its own schedule. He too is self-absorbed and to notice windows of opportunity that once closed and are gone forever. So it's kind of a funny piece, actually, people. Along that line is I say this all the time. You know, if you have a preconceived notion of someone, some item, some activity, then that's going to do nothing but limit your opportunities. Okay. To me, I'll leave you with this. If you could do one thing today, it would have a childlike optimism, a childlike outlook on, Dad, that's a pirate ship. Dad, that's a spaceship. Dad, that's a forest with dragons in it that we can go hunt. My point is, how is your imagination? Or because of your past experiences, do you see that, nope, that's not there? Nope, that won't work. Nope, that person won't want my ketones. That person won't want my business opportunity. That person won't want to. That person won't want to. You understand that that's just how your mind thinks. Why don't you see without color? Why don't you let your past go in most instances? Because this person did this, or this job did this, or this church did this, or this did this, or what have you, it doesn't mean it's going to happen today. Come up to each opportunity, each person with an open mind, quiz and question them a little bit, see if there's a fit. And if there is, rock and roll. Your preconceived notion, your experiences, I'm going to guarantee you, with the wrong mindset, is doing nothing but limiting you. Open up your mind and be open for opportunities. Childlike. I would rather be more childlike and find out it's not there than block opportunities. Does that make sense? So I'm going to let you go as we're up against 9 o'clock. Ready? I hope that some of these pieces, some of these nuggets, again, open you up, get you focused on grassroots, and be open to the idea that no matter, again, what kind of showers came in April, we're blossoming and blooming in May. Why? Because we planted the seeds properly. We tended to the garden all month, and now we're ready to reap the harvest here in June. So I hope that you're off to a good start. Again, I want you to enjoy your Memorial Day. I want you to take a minute out to thank those who served and went before us, those who gave their life such that we can do what we're doing. Share it with someone else. Appreciate you. Have an amazing day.